U.S. bond budget. See largest weekly outflows in 4 weeks. U.S. bond price range witnessed big outflows in the week to June 8 after a weekly inflow, as a better-than-estimated payrolls report made the case for a quicker tempo of hobby charge hikes. According to Refinitiv Lipper statistics, buyers withdrew $7.61 billion out of U.S. bond budget after the purchases of $7.09 billion within the previous week, which become the most effective weekly influx considering January 5. Graphic. Fund flows. U.S. equities, bonds and money marketplace finances 20 flows %, 20 U.S. %, 20 equities %, 20 bonds %, 20 and %, 20 money %, 20 market %, 20 funds. JPG U.S. benchmark 10-year yield surged through over 10 foundation points at some stage in the suggested week amid stable U.S. job additions. It hit greater than a 31/2 of a year excessive of 2.862% on Friday, beforehand of a record on consumer expenses. Investors anticipate the Federal Reserve to raise hobby quotes through 50 basis factors subsequent week as inflation statistics, due later inside the day, is expected to reveal steep rise of 0.7% in May. U.S. investors offloaded taxable bond finances worth $5.21 billion and municipal budget really worth $2.4 billion, which had been the largest weekly outflow in 3 weeks. U.S. short, intermediate investment-grade finances, and short, intermediate authorities and Treasury funds witnessed outflows of $3.63 billion and $2.77 billion, respectively, but traders bought high-yield price range worth $1.17 billion. Graphic. Fund flows. U.S. bond price range 20 flows %, 20 U.S. %, 20 bond %, 20 funds. JPG Meanwhile, cash marketplace funds won a net $24.79 billion in purchases, after outflows of $9.3 billion per week in the past, underscoring risk-off sentiments. U.S. equity budget witnessed net promoting worth $1.82 billion after successive weeks of inflows. U.S. increase and value price range saw outflows totaling $728 million and $869 million, respectively. Graphic. Fund flows. U.S. growth and price range 20 flows, C20 USP, C20 growth P, C20 ANP, C20 value, C20 funds. JPG In equities, investors disposed of tech and client staples finances really worth $827 million and $558 million, respectively, while acquiring financials and utilities worth $394 million and $332 million, respectively. Graphic. Fund flows. U.S. equity region funds 20 flows %, 20 USP, C20 equity %, 20 sector %, 20 funds. JPG